is the vernal equinox. Night and day are the same all around the world, and spring should start tomorrow. Sadly, of course, spring is a notoriously changeable season, and we are still pumping our air up from the Atlantic with plenty of rain with it. It's mild, admittedly, with the exception, as I mentioned, of the far north of Scotland, Orkney and Shetland, where the skies are relatively clear, and if you look west, you should be able to see that comment. But underneath the cloud elsewhere, rain is on its way in. It'll gradually move northeastwards throughout this afternoon. It'll reach Northern Ireland, Greater Manchester and even East Anglia before dusk. But the far northeast of England actually will see, I think, something of an improvement. Lowland Scotland too, maybe Glasgow will have some afternoon sunshine. Temperature-wise, we're a bit down on yesterday, but it's typically spring-like, except for northern Scotland for obvious reasons. Now, if I run ahead the next 4 days, let me show you the setup. You need to watch down here. This low is going to develop. It's behind me now, doesn't matter. Over the next few days, it really engages itself with the warm air and pumps it up through the western side of Britain. At the same time, the cold air of Scotland sinks through the North Sea and settles over England. So there's a big change in the feel of the weather throughout this coming weekend. That also means a change in various other aspects. The winds will be very obvious. They will strengthen eventually, but mainly they're just pumping up the warmth, which of course means cloud and moisture. But coming off the North Sea, and only just visible here, is the cold air coming on shore in East Anglia. Now, you probably know what that feels like. You stood on the coast of Norfolk. As that cold air comes down, the nighttime frosts come with it. It feels pretty bracing. By the end of the weekend, frosts are more likely in the Midlands, or Lincolnshire, should we say, than they are in Scotland. But that's at the end of the weekend. For now, the frosts are going to be restricted to northern Scotland. No frost anywhere else for anybody. Tomorrow morning,